want to see how we plumbed in this flip, stay tuned. Let's get into this video. Hey everybody, my name is Clayton. Thanks for joining us today. We are going to be going through a little flip that we did here. So a complete gut renovation. If you are from Calgary, Alberta, don't forget, I'll leave a link here. Hit us up if you need any plumbing work done. Other than that, let's get into this video. Let me show you how we did this. When I'm plumbing in a house, I'm always looking at where the fixtures are, how I'm going to run a vent to there. That's my first plan of attack when I'm doing a rough-in like this. Actually, any rough-in. When I'm doing renovations like this one, things are a little tricky. You want to minimize the cost for the contractor as much as you can, and I'll show you a few things that I've done to do that for this job. So like I was saying, we'll always start from the venting and then work our way down. We'll always make sure we know where the layouts are, where the fixtures are going, so I know where to drop my vents for my bathroom groups or my kitchen sink or bar sink or whatever it may be. So here, what we did is we started off, there was an existing stack through the roof up there. So we just ran our 3-inch down. So this is our main vent stack here that's running down to the basement. It's the only thing it's picking up right now is just vents. There's no sinks or anything tied into it. So this is still your vent stack for this building. So here, what guys will do sometimes, what I've done in the past, because I had to run a vent all the way from there, and then they have these vaulted ceilings here. We could have just went up here and went through the roof and just penetrated a new roof vent for them, but instead we just ran pipe. There's a little bit more work, but then they don't have to worry about another hole going through the roof, sealing it and getting the roofer back and all that fun stuff. So try to minimize the cost for the contractor, and if you are a plumber watching this, the contractor will thank you for it for sure. And there's nothing against code. I'm allowed to do this. The vent has somewhere to drop here to vent, to drain if there's any water that gets into it, and it also is able to drain on this other side as well. So like I was saying, we always start from the top, our venting, and we plan our venting down from there. So this here is picking up the basement bathroom downstairs. I think that's all it's picking up, basement bathroom and the laundry as well. This is picking up. And as we cruise over here, you can see I had to run my vent over here for this bathroom. This is the master bathroom over here. So what they have here is they have a shower here, toilet, and 2 sinks. And the reason why we did this is because here in Canada, we have to always be wary about things freezing. So they're gonna have spray foam in this section below the floor. So I wasn't able to bring my drain and water lines tight to the back. So this is all gonna be low enough where it's gonna be in the toe kick. So all this plumbing here will be hidden. And at finish stage, you'll never know that this was done like this. It'll all be nice and clean in the back of the cabinets. And yeah, and then this is the shower. So they're gonna have a drain in the center. This is the shower valve that we did. Now to get one thing clear for everybody, this is a flip. So we're trying to be as cost efficient as we possibly can with providing the best work, service, and materials that we can as well. And if you can notice here, we did use Uponor pipe and we did use Uponor fittings as well. So we didn't cheap out on the pipe, just to let you guys know. So this is a job that we'll tend to be a little bit more quicker on and try to save time on jobs like this. And we still try to make it good and try to do the best work that we can within the budget of the contractor. So, but you can see here, this is a real valve, shower valve. This is going to be for the slide bar. We like to put them below. That way the hose, the slide bar will go center, and then there's always a bracket here that holds the handle, the shower head. So it'll be on the side. I can't remember if it's on the left or the right side, but it always works out that the hose will just loop down and loop away from the valve. So it's a good way to avoid having the hose hitting the valve. So if you put it here and it's on the other side, you know, the hose is right in the way of the valve, and it's super annoying. And then the rain head, we like to put it center of the drain. A lot of people want it center of the shower. Because there's a bench here on this side, we went center from bench to wall, and that's our center mark. And this is where the drain is going. So if you're in the shower and you're enjoying it, you look up, you got this nice rain head coming down on you, nice waterfall, whatever it is that you got. So you got lots of room to move around in here and enjoy a shower. This is a 3-piece bathroom on the main floor again. I just want to go over one thing quick. It's pretty basic. Sink, toilet, water lines are all coming up through the floor. Pretty easy, nothing too fancy. One thing when we're doing our valves, what we like to do now, because we've ran into a little bit of issues, is we used to bring out the tub spout in copper. Now what we do is we bring the tub spout out in a nipple. And the reason for that is because if this tub spout here, obviously we don't have the finished specs, so it'd be nice if we did. If I knew that tub spout was going to be copper, I just would have ran copper out. But if that tub spout is now MIP, it's really difficult. It's not impossible, but it's really difficult if you got copper on there where you have to sweat on a MIP on and make that measurement exactly the right distance. So for when you tighten your tub spout on. So what we like to do is we just put this nipple on. When it comes time to finish, is use a sweat MIP by copper, and I'll use type L copper. And I'll just bring it out a little bit longer, and then I'll tighten the copper into the wing back at finish. And then I'll cut the copper at the appropriate height or length for the tub spout, and it'll slide on, and it's really easy. If it does require a nipple, I have my MIP there. I just get my nipple sizing and I screw it in and screw the tub spout into the nipple, easy and done. All right guys, sorry for the lighting. It's a construction site, and unfortunately we only have one little light here for this video. But it's a construction site, right? You can't have it all. So what we did here is, this is where our master plumbing is, above here. So we got sink, and toilet. So this one sink here is venting the toilet. The next sink comes down, vents the shower, and then ties back into the toilet line here, which technically this is just a drain now. So it's not the toilet, it's just a drain from here on. And this guy here runs straight over, comes down on that bulkhead, and I'll show you guys what that looks like. So here, the water lines follow the drainage all the way back to the mechanical room. I can show you how that goes, but that 3-inch just comes over. And what we did here, the reason why we kept this tight to here is so that this bulkhead here would be away from the window, or else we would have just come straight here and just made a straight line across the basement to the plumbing stack that we did. But you can see here, we try to keep it nice and neat and tight. Come over, we widen into a clean out. This will probably never get used, but here in Canada, we need to put clean outs in the ceilings. Don't ask me why. I mean, it's just the way that it is for a coat here. So, and as we come through here, this is the 3-inch that picks up this other bathroom on the main floor, the 3-piece. Here, really easy. This toilet line runs straight to the toilet, goes up, it wides here, and then it goes up for the sink, which is then venting the tub, and it's also venting the toilet. And then this drain goes over. And actually on this job, we had our apprentice, Theo. He is the one that ran this drain, and I was quite impressed. Everything's nice and square. It's got good grade, goes into the P-trap nice. P-trap is above the ceiling. We're good to go. And here we have the other 3-piece bathroom in the basement. Very simple layout. The 3-inch stack, the vent stack, this is it right here. It runs down, and then that ties into this 3-inch in the groundworks here. We kind of cut ourselves off with some backing, so we had to zip tie the lines. There's nothing wrong with that. It's still pretty sturdy. But usually we like to see backing on our water lines. As you can see, the toilet is coming out here. And another little trick that we do is we'll use 2x6 on the flat like that, or sorry, on the side. And that'll bring you up high enough that you don't have to worry about the baseboard getting in the way of the water line or the escutcheon. So you'll have a nice clean finish when you're coming through the wall like that. And also, as you guys know, we don't glue our pieces coming out of the wall, the 90s. It makes it a lot easier for finishing. You don't have to cut a piece of ABS underneath the sink, so it's really easy just to do that. Bathtub here on this side, still pretty basic. Here, if you're wondering what that is, that's a back water valve. That's as far over as I could get that back water valve when I was doing my groundworks. I could not get it any closer. Because how it came in here, I had to wide that way to pick all this up and then wide back this way. And then, so there's a back water valve, and then there's a 3x2Y that runs into this, where this is venting the toilet, and then the tub comes off there and runs back and picks up the tub. And then here's the laundry room. They originally had us having laundry on this side here, washer dryer, and then they realized the room wasn't big enough, so they relocated the drain, they relocated the washer dryer to the back wall. So this is just a laundry box that just runs up and ties into the water lines. This is pretty easy. We have our back water valve for our laundry above ground. All right, now here's our mechanical room. So here we have a floor drain here. That is just the back water valve, which we'll cut down. We'll just cut that down later. And then this is our 4-inch main clean out here. We like to bring those into the mechanical room, so it's really easy for a guy to come in here and snake it. How this all worked, it was pretty tight in here for us, so everything kind of comes up together. We had to relocate the water line too, because the water main used to come up back over there where the bathtub was. And then we like to put valve and then a drain valve right above it here. And then the meters down low, so we're good to go for that. So this is an Avian that we did here. Nice little system here. This is the tankless, so this is hot water on demand. As you can see, vented, gassed. Gas is still on air test. We have air test tomorrow. Sorry, we have inspection tomorrow. So once that's done, we can tie all the gas in, and yeah, we'll be good to go. So this wall here, water wall, pretty basic. We have an extra one. We like to leave an extra one just for if they want to do a drinking faucet or something, or you never know if somebody needs to add something, but it would be really easy to add something into here. So here we have kitchen, which is, these are hard lines. So, and then we got hose bib. We like to put a drain valve above the hose bibs here. And yeah, that's about it for that. Pretty basic. If they want a water softener, not too hard to do, they can just cut it in here and then just replumb it. It won't take a guy very long. All right, everybody, thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget, if you are from Calgary, Alberta, give us a shout. I'll leave the number here that you can give us a call or email. Appreciate you guys watching the video to the end. Leave us any comments if you feel like you need to. Other than that, guys, we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching.